Hey guys, trying out a new apple crisp recipe here, so I thought I would share it with you. We've got a lot of snow and it's cold. Dave is outside plowing, and I thought a nice homemade warm apple crisp would be nice for when he gets home. I have no idea when that is, but we're just gonna start working on it now. So I have 8 apples, 8 medium-sized apples, and I just peeled them, and now I'm slicing them into thin slices. Trying to keep all the slices pretty much the same size. And I just have a large bowl that I'm putting them in. Apple crisp is one of Dave's favorite things, and for some reason I don't make it very good. So this is a new recipe. He always gets it when we go to the fairs, and I've tried to make it. I've even gotten mix that they sell at the fairs and tried it like that, but I don't know, something with me and apple crisp just doesn't work. I don't know what the problem is, but we're going to give this recipe a try anyways. He likes to have it with vanilla ice cream, but I don't know if he'll want any ice cream with it today. Actually, he probably will. He's crazy. I'm making a pretty big pan of it, so if you don't want such a big amount, you could probably cut the apples down to, let me see, I'm using 8. Well, I guess it depends on how much you want. I'll show you the size of the pan that I'm using, and then you can kind of judge from there. I mean, this stays good for a while anyways, and you can just reheat it, warm it up whenever you want to have some. I think so far we are up to 28 inches of snow. So it's quite a bit. There's a driving ban. They don't want people driving on the roads. So only people plowing and, emergency vehicles. So it's pretty quiet outside. I think it's supposed to stop around 3, but who knows? Alright, I'm going to finish slicing up these apples so you guys don't have to stare at them for another 10 minutes. To preheat our oven to 350. There's our big bowl of apples. They're good. Oh, maybe we'll stay over here. So next we're going to add 2 tablespoons of sugar. That was a teaspoon, measuring spoon, because I keep looking at them too quick and I don't know, whatever. One and a half tablespoons of lemon juice. You can use either a fresh lemon or the lemon juice in the bottle. I'm going to use a fresh lemon because I have one. Let me see. So 1.5 tablespoons. I suggest you take out the seeds. Ah, one fell in. Got it. Nope, got it. I hope I'm not getting lemon juice all over you guys. Alright. And 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. probably don't want to measure it over the bowl, but I'm a rebel, so there you go. Now we're just going to mix that all up. Cinnamon smells so good. I'm going to finish getting this mixed, and then we're going to pour it into a pan. So here's the pan I'm using. It's a pretty big size. And usually I have non-stick spray for when I bake, but I'm all out, so I'm just going to use a stick of butter and grease our pan up. There we go. Pour our apple mixture in. I hope I have enough room. Get all my cinnamon out of this bowl. This is gonna smell so good when it's baking. I don't know why I have to talk like that to tell you that. Okay. Next we're going to add a cup and a half of applesauce. I'm using the Smott's applesauce. Use whatever kind you want. I totally missed the measuring cup when I was pouring it in. We're just going to spread that evenly over our apple mixture. This is the first recipe I've ever had where you add applesauce to the apple crisp, so this is different. My applesauces are two different colors because I finished up one jar and the second jar I had was a all-natural applesauce, so they're a little bit different in color. Just in case you noticed. That looks good. Now we're going to start on our topping. You're going to need 1 cup of oats, a 1/2 cup of firmly packed brown sugar. That looks good. I always like the way it comes out like that. 1/3 cup of flour, all-purpose flour. 1/4 cup of dry milk powder. That's the stuff. One-third cup of evaporated milk. It says skim. All I could find was the low fat, so we're just going to use that. And 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And we're just going to mix it all together. You know, I think I actually might go back and double this because I don't think this looks like enough for the apples that I have. So actually, I'm going to do that. I'll be back, guys. There we go. So I just doubled my recipe. Well, the topping anyways. I actually put on some rubber gloves because I thought it would be easier to spread this on top with my hands. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to crumble this on top of our apple mixture. Yeah, see that first, if I didn't double the recipe, that wouldn't have been enough. You want to have lots of the topping. Okay, good to go. Alright, so we're going to put this in our oven that preheated to 350 for, we're going to check it in 30 minutes. There it is. He just pulled it out of the oven. It's nice and golden brown on top and bubbly. Well, it was bubbling. Hear it? As you can imagine, the whole house smells amazing. Apples and cinnamon. So, we have to let it cool off, and then we can try it and find out how this recipe is. I was thinking, because I can never just leave stuff alone, that I would add some caramel sauce on top. So this is what I have, this Smucker's Sunday Syrup Caramel. Smucker's, let's see. Alright. I'm just going to drizzle some on top. There we go. And let it cool off. I'm so impatient, so I'm probably going to burn my mouth, but let's see. Ooh, now I can smell the caramel too. The apples feel like they're cooked perfectly, actually. This is weird. Why is it so, well, maybe when it cools down more it won't have as much liquid in it. It's a little too much liquid. Okay. Here it goes. Yep. It's pretty good. It is pretty good. But I truly won't know until Dave tries it, because Dave is the apple crisp master. And we need it to cool down so it's not so liquidy. But this is pretty good, guys. Wasn't too complicated either. Let's just take a couple more tries to make sure everything's fine. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll see you soon. Bye.